Welcome to this guided meditation practice. This is the Attentive Mind. My name is Nathan, and I'll be guiding you through this meditation practice today. All right, you have found yourself a sturdy and comfortable seated position. And your eyes, of course, are either closed or open. And if they are open, leave the screen alone and direct your gaze softly downwards. Not staring or focusing on the ground or the desk, but rather a light gaze that's clear and not blurry. Strained, not strained, and open. And it's important to begin by letting go of that reason, that purpose, the intention you had to practice today. There's always some sort of want to get something out of something else. We want to get something out of meditation. But this practice only happens here and now. So wanting anything from it is actually thinking of the future. It's a continuation of what we always do. Leaning forward, seeking the future. So whatever the intention was that you started this video for, whatever you wanted to learn or get out of this, put it down. Meditation is about accepting what is already here without trying to change it, without trying to gain something from it. Just noticing what is. So as you let go of this intention, let go of all effort and doing as well. See how much you can let go of doing. And just allowing yourself to be right here for no reason at all. There's nowhere to go. There's nothing to do. And there's no one to become. What's left? Now, I'm probably catching you thinking right now, lost in thought, planning your day. And it seems as though thoughts just kind of show up out of nowhere, begging for your attention. But you may notice that thoughts are really where all of that future stuff takes place. All of our plans, our worries, our opinions. It's all thinking. And it all happens right now. So to follow thinking is to not be attentive to this moment, just distracted by words. So instead of following thoughts, bring your attention to the breath instead. Notice what it is like to breathe. You don't need to worry about doing breathing techniques or wondering if you're doing it right. Just notice this in breath and the out breath. Don't worry about getting it right. And instead of following this next thought, just follow the breath as it gently goes in and out. And when you notice that you're lost in a thought, and you notice that the breath is no longer seen, don't be discouraged. It's okay. Only when you notice that you're lost in thought, just come back to the breath. And do this as with little effort as you possibly can. In and out. Come back. Come back to breathing. And again, come back. Back to the breath. In and out. Now gently begin to notice the information coming to your ears, sounds. You can say, notice what it is like to hear. Notice the experience directly. You may be hearing cars or the refrigerator or people talking in another room. All just sound. Just notice the general hum and buzz of the world around you. What is it like? And we're not judging sounds or even naming them either. We're not liking certain sounds and disliking others. Just hear it just as it is. In other words, you can say, let your ears hear whatever it is they want to. Have absolutely no desire to change any of it. Just listen. And if you notice thoughts interrupting this process, include those with the sound as well. Let your thoughts that come and go be the same as sounds that come and go. All just noise. You can even say, let your mind think what it wants to, and let your ears hear what they want to. Don't change it. Just notice. Now, with the sounds and even the inclusion of thoughts, bring attention the visual field. And your eyes might be closed, but there's still an experience behind the eyelids of sorts. And if your eyes are open, you may see what's in front of you with light and shadow and color. But it doesn't really matter what you see or if your eyes are even closed or open, but just notice vision. Notice the experience. And don't judge the vision or get enamored with it, but rather allow your eyes to see what they want to. Let the experience go on its own. No struggle, no opinion, simply this. Now become aware of the sensations on your skin and around the body. You may feel tingling or pressure, temperature, all these different types of experience happening all at once on the surface of the skin. And again, don't try to name these sensations. Don't try to judge these sensations. Simply allow them to be. Let the body experience what it wants to. Leave it alone. Now move your attention inward. What kind of emotion is arising for you right now? Pay attention to your emotional field. Could be sadness, anxiety, happiness. But rather than name these emotions, feel them directly. Allow yourself to really feel without trying to change it, without trying to push it away, without trying to get over it or eventually get rid of it. Give yourself permission right here to just stop running. And even if it's uncomfortable, allow yourself to feel whatever it is that arises. And if you can, let the breath anchor you to the experience of this feeling, whatever it is. You may notice the warmth of the feeling or the coldness, tingling, the cool, whatever. Just take some time here and just feel completely open. And when you notice that you're lost in thought, come back to the breath and this emotion, this feeling in your body, letting it be whatever it is. And you may notice your tendency to recoil or even attach to this feeling. But just watch it. Just feel. And notice how, whatever it is, this feeling, how it's never really just in one place, or can't really be pinned down in any particular area. You might feel a vague sensation in the solar plexus, but there's really no edges here to it. There's no definition. And it's always changing in some way. What do you notice? And just notice what happens when you allow yourself to just feel and not run. Maybe it's a negative emotion and you can see that it just doesn't become as difficult or hard to bear. Just open up. Stop trying to change it and be here. Just feel and completely rest. I think I tend to repeat myself quite a bit here because a lot of what we do and a lot of the things that keep us on this wheel of unhappiness or not even just unhappiness, but just a wheel of frustrated living, kind of a friction, a life full of friction. It's not easy and light and, you know, a lot of those things are just, they're not many. There's not many of them. The main thing, of course, is being continuously lost in thought. That's really number one. That keeps us extraordinarily unsatisfied. We believe what the mind is telling us. And so we feel, we're taken by it. And if the mind has desire and we don't get it, there's unhappiness. And even if we do get it, we're happy for a little bit, and then there's more unhappiness because we want something else. But the mind is also always trying to control. It doesn't want what it has. And if you feel to be your mind, the one that's talking in your head, that little person that you feel to be, this little dialogue, really a monologue, then our life is a subject to whatever thought that goes through our mind. And those thoughts, of course, are usually controlling thoughts. We need to change the situation. I don't like this. I like this. And even with emotions, with body sensations, with situations in life, we say we like and don't like. Well, the mind says that, right? And so we struggle to change it. Now, don't get me wrong, it's not a bad thing to change a bad situation. I'm not saying that practically. I'm just saying that on our kind of everydayness, we roll our eyes when we have to do the dishes, or when something minor happens, somebody cuts you off in traffic. Those kind of things, it's just unnecessary suffering because we're locked into thinking. And so when we have even negative emotions as the result of being attached to thinking, we try to push those away as well. We don't know how to just feel. I think it was D.T. Suzuki who was giving a talk once to a bunch of college, it was, I think, the philosophy department at Yale. Correct me if I'm wrong, but he, he was talking about Zen. He's a Zen scholar, and the students were asking him all these practical questions about, well, what do you do if this happens? And what is the Zen perspective on this? And what does it mean to do blah, blah, blah? And eventually he was like, well, what is wrong with all of you? Don't you feel? Don't you feel? Just feel. When we try to change some sort of thing that shows up, it tends to stick around. Like that old saying, the stone that the builder refused shall be the head cornerstone. Or maybe that's a Bible verse. I don't know. But there's a truth to that. What we push away, we tend to get. Don't know why it works that way. But I do know the more we push it, it's actually a form of attachment. When we're wanting to get rid of something, it's actually a grabbing on. It's like, I want to get rid of you. And you're like, let me get rid of you. And you're just like shaking it. That's what we do with our emotions or our thoughts. People ask me, how do you let go? You let it happen. Trying is holding on. Pushing away is holding on. So whatever arises, let it arise. And whatever you feel, just feel. You can even say whatever experience arises, just experience it. You don't need to make a claim about it. You don't need to judge it, organize it in your head, talk about how it's good and how it's not good, how I want more of this experience and not that experience, and no, I want to get rid of this and I want to become this kind of person. Just feel it. There was a Zen master who was asked once, "How did you become enlightened?" And he said, "It was really simple. I let my ears hear what they wanted to. I let my eyes see what they wanted to. Let my nose, my mouth, let my tongue and my body feel, taste, smell what it wanted to. I even let my mind think what it wanted to. I stepped back." So whatever it is that arises, let it happen. Doesn't mean don't change a bad situation to a good. Definitely do things in life that promote a better life. But on your day to day, whatever arises, let it be. Just feel. Let it happen by itself. Well, if you like what I do here, this is a longer meditation as a request from somebody on who uh, who requested it from Buy Me a Coffee, which is where you can put a donation, which is very, very much appreciated. Because of course, I'll never give you ads ever. I don't want to do that to you ever. Never want to make any kind of financial gain from ads either. I just couldn't do that. So that being said, if you like these longer meditations, if you join the Patreon, which I'll have linked below, there's longer meditations on there. There's also other more direct meditations, and there's even a live Q&A with me, a live actually practice with me and the community of the Attentive Mind, which has been really great lately. We've been doing it every Wednesday, but I'm thinking about adding another day soon, so probably a Saturday to be honest. But anyway, if you're interested in longer meditations and you want to kind of take your meditation practice and have a community around it and kind of going at the same goal and be more involved in the practice, join the Patreon. It'll be down below. But remember too, it's not necessary to join the Patreon. You don't have to have a better and more fulfilling practice. Just practice. That's what's so beautiful about it. You could just keep practicing. You don't need to pay money to practice. But thank you for your time. Thank you for your attention. And I'll see you Wednesday.